Mick Yu Tsang Chou.
Yeah.
Cool to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm nice and comfortable here on one of your stools in your surf shop.
Okay.
Soul beach goods, right?
Yeah.
As surfers, that's all we want is sunshine and good wave. Yeah.
Including everything like beach life,
Okay.
vacation, soul style. So we don't only want to sell surfing, we want to sell everything about the sun.
Beach culture.
Yeah.
Outdoors.
Yeah.
Nature.
Yeah.
And that is why Sam told me yesterday
Mm-hmm.
that you were the first to stock Vast.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. You were the first store in Taipei.
Yeah.
Or in Taiwan to
Yeah,
stock
yeah.
Vast products.
Yeah, because in that time we are only like small vendors,
Yeah.
not the shop. It's the vendors.
Yes,
Yeah.
you were saying you were a little vendor.
Yeah.
Where was that?
In Yuanshan.
Xuansan.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And then we carry the vests. We almost same time start our business, and I like the vest cultures, inspiration. So okay, we can start it. Yeah.
Just the right time.
Yeah.
For both.
Yeah.
And how long ago was that, Mick?
Almost 11.
Wow.
Yeah.
11 years ago.
Yeah.
Eh? But I mean, your love for nature and the ocean and surfing started a long time ago, I'm sure, eh?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. When did you first sort of connect with the ocean at a deep level?
I think when I was 20 years old, I want to try the surfing, and I Google searching where I can surf near Taipei. I went with my high school's friend, and we went to Jinsan and start surfing. And in that time, it's not so much people surfing in Taipei.
Yeah.
And growing up a lot.
When you started surfing, it was relatively like new on the scene, right? Getting in the water.
Yeah.
And did you grow up in Taipei or?
Yeah, growing in Taipei.
Okay.
City
boy, street.
Yeah.
Did you skate at all?
No,
No.
not really.
Okay. Your upbringing in Taipei, did you enjoy growing up in the city?
Yeah, I like city.
Do you?
Yeah, that's why I my friends say, oh, you like surfing? Why you move to like Taitung or Kending? I said, I like Taipei. I can leave Taipei like more than 10 days.
Yeah, really? Yeah.
I can take a vacation, go to Taitung or Kending, but Taipei is my hometown.
Taipei's got a special energy about it.
Yeah.
It really has. And having been here for a month now with my family, I understand what you're explaining. Yeah, there's something for everyone to do in Taipei. I think there's a beautiful balance with lots of green spaces.
Yeah.
So if you want some nature, you can get out into the parks.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to travel too far to get to the ocean.
Yeah, of course.
From here.
40 minutes.
40 minutes, and you're there. So tell me, were you always like, when you were growing up as a youngster, were you like an academic or were you a creative person? Would you describe yourself?
I not really enjoy the study. Yeah,
I didn't.
I did it.
Okay.
Yeah, I like hang out with my friend, go shopping, and that's why I opened the shop, because I like shopping. Yeah, in the high school time, I always like after class, I always go shopping with my friend and snooker.
Snooker.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Pool and snooker.
Yeah.
Okay, a real street cat. Huh?
Yeah.
And fashion. You enjoyed fashion.
Yeah, I like fashions.
Yeah. That's cool. So did you get up to, like, besides playing snooker and enjoying fashion, what else were your hobbies besides that?
Play basketball.
Yeah.
Because
you're quite tall.
Yeah.
Obviously, you loved fashion.
Yeah.
By that point now, we're talking your early 20s, you'd started surfing.
Mm-hmm.
At what point did you like actively decide that you wanted to go into retail and focus on the shop? At what age?
30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you plan it out or did you just kind of do it?
Before 30, I studied in California, and I have a like internship.
Okay.
The job is all about the distributor. They sell the street brand from USA to whole Asia. After that, I will need, my visa is over, so I need to come back to Taiwan. And then my boss said, "Oh, you can come to Taiwan and help her to do the job." And I said, "But I want to introduce some cool brand from like around the world to Taiwan." So that's the reason I opened the shop. So the first the shop is only online, not any physical.
Okay. Brilliant. Okay, so let's talk about California. I mean, what prompted that move? Was it purely just to experience living in California and get some of that surf sort of vibe going, or was there sort of more meaning to that move?
Actually, I not really surf a lot in California,
Okay.
but I travel a lot. I saw many different city, different sign, different ocean, different beach. So I think it inspired me a lot because I know surfing is not a sport; it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So many people, the neighbors, so they not surf all the time, but their life is surfing. So that's inspired me a lot.
What was your favorite part of California?
I like Orange County. Yeah. It's a combined city side, ocean side, beach culture together. So every town is like it's very comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a cool place to be, right? And that vibe around, like, especially around Sanos.
Yeah.
You know, you got.
Sanos, my favorite spot.
Is it also your favorite spot? So cool. Yeah, we cruised down to Sanos and got to meet some of the crew there. The beautiful longboard wave, right?
Yeah.
Do you longboard? Do you
Yeah,
longboard?
longboard.
Oh, sick. And while you were in America, spend time not only exploring, but like, how did you find the reception from the people coming from Taiwan? Were they very welcoming to you?
When I was in surfing Sano, maybe only 1 or 2 Taiwanese surf there. Yeah, most is Korean or Japanese. Yeah, now it's getting more Taiwanese people surf there. Yeah.
And so being exposed to distribution whilst in America, and then obviously locking into quite a few brands as well.
Yeah.
And wanting to bring a bit of that to Taiwan. It obviously gave you experience in being able to kind of, did you network quite a bit and manage to hook up with some of the brands that you were distributing at the time when you started?
The brand I distributed is a streetwear brand, like half steel sleeve.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not really surfing brand, but I know the know-how. So, and after I opened my shop, so I can connect the brand that I really like. Yeah, and in that time they have many cool brands starting doing their business. It's like maybe 10 years ago, many like small brands become going up. So I find this brand and the distributor to Taiwan. Yeah.
Your focus is very much, I can see you've got an eye for quality.
Yeah.
So very much like the Japanese surf culture as well, you know, place a lot of emphasis on quality, not quantity.
Yeah.
Hence it's a boutique.
Yeah.
So a lot of the pieces that come here are in high demand because there's not very many of them, right? But the quality is impeccable.
Yeah.
You've hand chosen whichever brand that you wish to deal with. And how have the people of Taipei, have they been quite receptive, or was it quite tough in the beginning?
We always like introduce the brand history to our customers.
Yeah.
Because those brands maybe is very new or very small, so most people don't know. So we need to introduce the brand history, what is their spirit. Yeah.
And how do you go about doing that? What's kind of the process that you followed in helping people understand the brand? Do you use it mainly via your socials, or how do you tell that story?
Doing the social or write a story and maybe the picture. The picture is good.
Yeah. Some good images.
Yeah, good range.
And so I assume you have like a blog.
Yeah.
And people can go on the website and kind of educate themselves. And then do you do quite a few like pop-ups around at different events around the country?
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah, because we only do the pop-up in store.
Gotcha. Okay. So you'll do a pop-up for a particular brand.
Yeah.
Invite everyone over. Do like a launch.
Yeah. Like maybe they do some like special collection or collaboration. Well, okay, we do the small party and invite friends come to join us.
Nice. So what has been sort of the most challenging part for you as an entrepreneur, as a business owner?
I really want to find the partner to help me make my dream come true. Yeah, because I have many ideas, but most I need to do by myself. So it's very like take my time. Yeah, so sometimes I have a good idea, but I don't have people to help me to like
achieve it.
Achieving it.
So you've got bigger dreams in the store.
Yeah. I have many ideas. Like I can do that or do that, but nobody can help me. Yeah. Because I don't have any partners. So
okay.
Yeah.
You're a sole proprietor. Yeah. At the moment.
Yeah.
So that's one of your biggest challenges, is having all these cool, wild dreams, but then just finding a way to create a vehicle to make it move.
Yeah,
essentially.
Yeah, like I want to do the like same as Vest can do the video, travel around the Taiwan, but it's a big project for me. It's very hard to achieve. Yeah,
because of the way I think you are as a person. You focus, as you say, on you're a perfectionist. I think when it comes to like your vision.
Yeah.
And it has to be done in a certain way so that it portrays who you are.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, it's your integrity and your creative input that you want to put out to the world.
Yeah.
And I can see that and feel that when I come into the store. The minute I walked in, it was apparent to me that you're passionate about wanting to present in a certain way.
Yeah.
And that's important to you.
Yeah.
And so therefore, it's a catch-22 because you want to do something, but at the same time, it has to be done in a certain way for it to be, so that you're content.
Yeah. And I also need to like take the business and then take the marketing, take idea, and sometimes we do our own brand. So I need to design. So everything is very like I think I need a partner to help me. To grow up together.
Yes, at the moment, you're having to do pretty much everything yourself. And in a lot of ways, it's good because it's teaching you like how to, when you do eventually grow, and if you have a partner, like how to deal with all the different aspects of the business.
I know everything.
Yeah, that's good. Have you had any like mentors growing up? Any like people that have inspired you?
Yeah, I have two mentors. One is when I was in California, I have the friend, he bring me to surfing around the California. He introduced, where is the good spot to surf and where is the good shop to find the best brand. He also a successful businessman. I like his life because he always surfing every day in the morning and go back to work. And I asked him, say, don't you stop surfing? He said yes. When he was 30 years old, he didn't surf around 20 years old because he's focused on his business. He said, surfing is a whole life.
Okay.
So now you are doing the business, so you can focus on business. And after that, you can enjoy the surfing whole life. So I think it's inspired me. So now I think I focus on my business. I didn't surf a lot, but maybe when I success, I can surf around the world, like him, Now he spent half year in Mexico, half year in Bali, sometime in California.
Yeah, it's a very mature way of looking at it because sometimes when we're younger, we give in to peer pressure. Oh, you must come surf. You must do this. Okay. And we follow. And then as you get older, you realize that life is about chapters. And this chapter is focusing on, as you say, what is important to ensuring that you can do more of what you love and give you more freedom in the future. So who's that? What's his name?
David Kang.
Shout out to David. Thanks for the mentorship and inspiration. Help this young man on his path. And who's the other person?
The other person is a owner of the shop in Taiwan, and he is very, very successful. Because when I was new in business, I don't have any idea about doing the business. I was a customer before. Now I become the shop. So I have many questions to ask him, and he share with me. Never say, oh no. He share everything with me. So I learn a lot from him.
Shout out to him as well.
Yeah.
It's not an easy space, the retail space. It's not an easy space given the amount of consumption and mass production that we see of clothing, right, happening around the world. What are your feelings on fashion and where it's at?
I try to combine both. I find some underground brand, small brand. I also carry some like big brand.
Okay.
Can let more customer know our brand have some brand, more people know that brand, so they know the price because some small brand the price is a little bit higher, so we can use the big brand to let customer accept the price.
Yes, almost like a stepping stone, leading them to a brand that they know. And then when they're in here, they see another brand that they don't know, and then it kind of introduces them.
Yeah.
And they go deeper.
Yeah.
And they get sort of start to form a love for a different brand that they wouldn't have necessarily known.
Yeah.
Like, I think we are all on the search for authenticity, and I think the cool thing about the brands that you represent is that they're trying to remain authentic. The brands that you do represent, is there a lot of focus on like sustainability with a lot of the brands and the materials that they use?
Yeah. Now most of brand they do the sensibility like slow tie.
Yeah.
They do a lot. Most of brand they focus on the sensibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's they're having to do so because we as surfers and people who enjoy nature and the ocean, it's one thing saying we love the ocean,
Yeah.
but then what are we doing to support and reduce the impact, right, that we're having?
Even like Grammage is an outdoor brand, but they now use the organic cotton to make every pen and every t-shirt now. So more brand they like focus on the accessibility. Yeah, it's a trend.
Yeah. What are trends like at the moment? Where are they at in terms of like crossover between surf and street? Is there a lot of that happening, would you say? From a fashion sense?
It's a big question for me because I know skateboarding, fashion, they combine it's very good. But I don't know why surfing cannot combine fashion very well. Yeah, maybe only one or two brand, one or two surf brand can say, oh, it's very fashion. More surf brand customers will think, oh, it's surf brand. It's not fashion brand. But skateboard brand can become like fashion brand. So it's very like, I don't know why.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Because we see a lot of collaborations happening, especially in other types of counterculture sports, you know.
Yeah.
You see like Gucci and Prada getting involved with like snowboarding.
Yeah.
Or like Gucci and North Face.
Yeah.
And you see Prada like on snowboards now. So we see a lot of interesting high fashion brands almost trying to tap into a new, younger generational, more active lifestyle.
Yeah. Like Dior, they launched the wetsuit, but it's not sell very well. Yeah. So because I think the surfing have a high limit, because you only can surfing on the day, not in the night, and then you need to check the wave, and then you need to drive. You cannot surf everywhere, only the beach. You need to practice, have a good picture during the surfing. So it's a high limit for. They limit the more people to join the surfing. I think maybe the reason.
Yeah, possibly. I think it's also like a bit of a global question, that one. You know, it's slightly different in Taiwan than the market in, say, America, you know, where Taiwan, as you say, you've only got to go from Taipei, you've only got to go 30 minutes and you're at the ocean.
Yeah.
So it's very easy for a lot of people to kind of look to surf fashion as a cool thing because they're so close to the ocean.
Yeah.
But in America, it's a different story. I mean, there's only so many people around the coastline, but then there's billions of people inland. On that subject, would you say that a lot more people in Taiwan and Taipei specifically are dialing into this sort of fashion? Do you think that there's been a rise in popularity of lifestyle brands during that COVID period, where people have kind of like, I want to do more with my life. I want to learn to surf. I want to learn to mountain bike. Or
during the COVID, we have many new customers. They want to surf, and they buy a lot everything. Yeah, but now they disappear.
Really?
Yeah. After COVID, they disappear. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you saw like a spike.
Yeah.
And then a tap off.
Yeah.
They're
going very fast, and then now disappear. Yeah. Because they can do anything during the COVID. So only they go to the beach during in the summer. So but they just want to try. They didn't love it. Yeah. Maybe like 5%, 3% keep surfing, but most they gone. Yeah. Like camping, a lot of people do the camping during COVID, now disappear.
Interesting.
I think same as in United States.
Yes, I think you're probably right there. They've kind of slipped back into their old way of living.
Yeah. Because we have friends, they open a surf shop in California. In that time, the boat is always sold out. You need to wait like 1 year, 2 years. Now they have a lot of stock. Yeah.
So tell me some of these dreams that you have. What if you want to, I mean, you don't have to give it all away, but what do you hope to do in the future? Are you hoping to open more branches of Soul Boutique? Are you hoping to grow it, or are the dreams completely different to what you're doing now?
My dream is I have a big shop, and not in the city, around the countryside. Maybe not ocean, but countryside. Have a big shop, and they have a big space, like maybe like combined restaurant, and my office, my shop, showroom, maybe like small scale in front of the park. Yeah.
Like a multifunctional that you can come to, co-working space.
Yeah.
Come skate.
Yeah. Enjoy the whole weekend. Yeah. Your family, with your friend, hang out, shopping, like eating. Yeah. It's my dream.
That's a lofty endeavor, but a good one.
Yeah.
I'm sure that you will achieve it at some point.
It's very hard to find in Taipei, near Taipei. Yeah.
But you keep at it, and I'm sure that you're gonna find
thank you,
the right people that'll come around you to help.
Like combine the same. Yeah.
But this is a good testing ground. This is a great way to kind of like get yourself ready for something bigger, right?
Yeah.
Start a little bit smaller, get it right, and then kind of replicate the recipe, but just bigger scale.
Yeah. That's why I find this space, because I want my shop is in city, but not like a shopping area, but it's still in city. It's everyone can come here, very convenient. So that's why I'm looking for here. Yeah. So it's a near city, but it's very like not like business area. Yeah.
Have you had any sketchy moments in your life?
Now is the challenge of my life now, because my parents getting old and they are sick, so I need to make decision, still doing my business or help them to do their business. Yeah, so I need to make a decision. So I still consider. Yeah.
Yeah, coming up to a crossroad.
Yeah. So I try to do the both, but it's quite hard. Yeah. So I think it's the big challenge for me right now.
At the moment. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sure that you'll work it out.
Yeah, I hope so.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. And yeah, we just encourage you to keep going.
Yeah.
I mean, I think your store is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can feel the energy and the love that you've put into your store.
Thank you.
Like, what advice would you give younger people growing up in Taiwan about wanting to just do their own thing?
I encourage them do everything by themselves. Don't ask. Yeah, because when I studied in California, I found my classmates, they always do everything by themselves. They Google, they research online, everything. But most Taiwanese people, they prefer to ask. So how can you do that? How can you buy this? But for me, I research. If I cannot research find I will ask. Yeah, I think it's totally different. So everything, and now it's very convenient. Almost thing you can find online.
For sure.
Yeah.
You can teach yourself pretty much anything.
Yeah.
Online.
Yeah. And after you search by yourself, it will become yours knowledge. Yeah.
That's some good advice. Just do it yourself.
Yeah.
Don't wait for others to do it for you.
Yeah.
We're going to leave all the links down below you've got an online store. So if you want to go check out all the cool brands that Mick represents, and you want to show him some love on Instagram, please go do so at the links down below. I'm going to leave it all down there. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure to come down here, check out your store. I think I'm going to have to look at a few more goods in your
Yeah,
turn.
thank you so much.
Mick, really appreciate your time.
Thank you
And
very
from the
much.
entire VAST team, we'd like to say thank you. And from Sam, that willingness to want to promote VAST in the beginning, being essentially the first retailer to adopt
It's not fair also.
in Taiwan. Sam, I'm sure I speak on behalf of Sam. Thank you for doing that, and your friendship and your association with VAST is very much valued.
Thank you.
So we say thank you and all the very best, Mick, for your dreams. Maybe in a few years' time we come back and we're gonna have a big shop. Big shop. That's it. We're out of here.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.